Oh, lads. Alright, so JUND Coco is good against not JUND and bad against real JUND. Okay. Fake JUND. Real JUND. Let's play some real JUND. I would like to, you know, be like Michelangelo and sculpt the perfect JUND pile. So the flex cards are like this, this, and this, right? So this is your core here, easy. I don't know how many copies of each of these cards you want. Like, Meathook is 1 or 0. Citadel is 2 or 3. Corvold is 1 or 0. Squirrel is... I've got no idea, man. Could be 1, could be 4. Thoughtseize is 0 to 3, Push is 0 to 3. So these are the cards that we need to work out how many of each we're playing. Correct number of Corvold is 0? I think so too. I could see the correct number of Push being like 2. 2 Citadel seems like a nice number. 4 Squirrels seems like a nice number, by the way. Alright, let's go 3 Squirrel. But like, you could also just play some more Ghost Riders too, that's not... You don't need to be skimpy on the Ghost Riders. After all, it's a Squirrel stream. It is a Squirrel stream. I could see 3 Ghost Rider. Innkeeper? Innkeeper is a possible card, yeah. I don't think you want 4 Innkeepers though. You could play like one or 2 is like maybe reasonable. Corvold's a Chad dot. I don't really like Corvold. Corvold, man. So chat, Meathook Massacre. That's the question. Is Meathook Massacre a card? It is a board wipe that you can fetch off trail. It is acceptable in this deck to cast it for 0. And obviously sometimes you can just use it as a board wipe. I think it's like, it's too good, right, to not play 1 copy. Surely. It's gotta be worth 1 slot in your deck. But I don't know, man. I don't know about cutting Ghost Rider, actually. Because you need your Ghost Riders for your Citadel turn, right? Honestly, the deck should probably have 4 Ghost Riders. Squirrel Gamer? This is a Squirrel stream, mate. I might be cutting a Squirrel, though. Sorry to disappoint you. Okay, so Claim just sucks. We've got 2 push main, 2 push side. 2 Thoughtseize. Yep. Vengeance is good, Pulse is needed. Leyline, Colossus. I don't think we need a second Meathook sideboard. So that's 13 slots, huh? I'd quite like another Colossus and... What, another Cinderveins maybe? Or is a Corvold is maybe okay sideboard. Let's go Colossus. Corvold. I mean, the sideboard, it just looks pretty, doesn't it?
Claim.
Alright, chat, here we go. Real JUND is being queued. Fake JUND. This is no longer a fake JUND stream. One of Vortex side. We can't really play Vortex because it makes you pay 5 life to cast off of Citadel, right? And there's just no matchup where we're cutting Citadel. Citadel stays in even against Burn. Hey, Croak, this deck is a joke. Also, smile more, you prick. What are we playing against here? This looks like, is it? Or something? You're scaring my cat. What? Alright, chat, if I cast Bolas's Citadel here, is it going to resolve? Do 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 do. Top deck Phyrexian Tower. Boggies.
CROKEYZ, CROKEYZ, CROKEYZ.
Croak wiggle, croak wiggle, croak wiggle.
This one's for Alfie Alf Alf.
Thank you, man. Alpha would appreciate that. I block with my cat.
This is great banter. It really is.
Okay. GG, we win. Maybe. Wait, what? How have they got another Magma Opus? What? Okay, we don't win, sadly. But when? How did they even get that other Opus into the graveyard? I'm confused. Oh, hand size discard, okay. Playing it from graveyard and made a treasure from it? No, that was the second one they did, right? They discarded one to make a treasure and then used mastery. And then they discarded one to hand size, it seems. Wait, why is all my stuff resolving? All of my stuff is resolving and none of my stuff is dying? So it looks like they don't have a Prismari command, so we just really have to play around Helix here. So they're on 14 life. Is that GG? Yeah, we're gonna win as long as I do this properly, yeah. So it's actually, because of the meat hook, I can kill the opponent with my food here, so it's strictly correct to kill them with the food instead of the citadel because of Tail's End, right? Even though chances of them having Tail's End is so insanely low. Activate Shitadel? Don't call it Shitadel, man. What has it ever done to you? Stifle, monk ass. I would like to order my triggers the other way. The one of meat hook is actually nuts, isn't it? God damn. Nice Jeskai deck, mate. Nice Archmage's Charms that didn't counter any of my spells, but instead drew cards. They call me the Gandalf. Corvold, huh? Corvold versus Jeskai after sideboard. Is that a yes or is that a no? To be honest, man, for me it could be a no. Could be a bit of a no. But I mean, it's decent, right? Alright, Jundy boys coming through. Okay. Interesting hand. Isn't Yogg better? Isn't Woe better than Yogg against control? Well, Yawgmoth doesn't die to Helix, right? Ghost Rider is cool because obviously it's got escape, but a lot of the time your opponent's gonna have like rest in pieces and stuff anyway. Are we blown up as Kanta? Are Are we blowing up treasure token? Nope. I mean, they can TF here, but... To be honest, chat, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about such a situation? If we blow up the treasure, they're just gonna cast it next turn anyway. Doesn't really make a difference. If we could draw something on top of our squirrel that lets us attack with CROKEYZ, that could be cool. Oven? That doesn't let us attack with a squirrel. One loyalty off of attacking with CROKEYZ feels bad. But I've got to say, I absolutely love every single card that's on our side of the battlefield right now. Cindervines, gas. CROKEYZ, oven, cat, squirrel, goose. These cards just make me happy, man. They make me happy. Mayhem Devil. I would like to attack with CROKEYZ, please. So... I mean... we go face here. GG. Tef is a boomer card? It actually is a boomer card, yeah. 5 mana, draw a card. Wouldn't be me, chat. 5 mana, draw 1 card. Let me adjust my JUND deck with binding to this. Whereas it doesn't surprise me that you're a binding player. Just imagine having binding in your JUND deck. Imagine. Wouldn't be me. What the hell is that? Abzan Triome. Okay. Abzan Pile? Abzan Humans, maybe? Oh, it's just that, okay. It's just this very fun deck. I mean, I kind of want to play my Innkeeper there, but I guess we'll just play Trail and almost guarantee this land. Alia, thanks for giving a sub to Binding Gamer. Appreciate it. Never's 60 rares? Ah. I have already foiled your lies. Okay. I mean, I'm actually a little bit scared of discard expressive iteration intentionally is concern to me. Do do do. You think they've got no blue? Yeah, maybe. Clarion discarded? Mistakes were made, the Niv-Mizzet player. That is the old post-combat buff. The classic. You know what, chat? I'll shock it in here. I'll shock it in and have no concerns about it. Two mana 5/5 looks balanced. Oh, it's better than a 2 mana 5/5, and it's definitely the best card in that Niv deck. It's the whole reason to play it, right? The Kavu. Kavu is nuts. An absolute house. Clarion? I'm not going to play around second Clarion there. I don't have the option to, right? I don't have a different play I can even make. Maybe it's not worth putting the ping face. Maybe it was better to put the ping into the Kavu there just to play around them drawing a second Clarion. Fine. You hate to see that, don't you? You hate to see that. You hate to see Citadel with 5 mana also. Okay, so we're taking an extra 5 damage here than we had to. It'll probably cost us the game. Three Cavus in a row. What? Okay. Am I about to lose a game to a guy with Time Wipe in his deck? Looks like it. Time Wipe. What a joke, man. Okay, so Corvold actually good against Niv, to be fair. Squirrel's quite good. Ghost Riders, whatever. Innkeeper. It's hard to make cuts for this matchup, man. Definitely got more than 60 good cards here. Maybe Devil can be trimmed? And Cindervines is kind of whatever, I guess. Dodges all the removal except for Time Wipe. Time Wipe on Corvod's okay, man. we're not gonna cry about that. These Cavus are so fucked up, aren't they? Absolutely fricked up. Okay. Opponent doesn't stop discarding expressive iteration, I'm gonna scream, man. What is going on? Time for Blood Moon in the format. It's just kind of a boring card, isn't it? Blood Moon. Nobody wants to play with or against Blood Moon. It's just it's a bit lame, man. You know what I'm saying? A little bit lame. Zoomer opinion? Like... Bloodman is just... I don't mind hate cards. Like, hate cards are fine, but... Some of them, like Bloodman, are too... You don't want hate cards that hit too many decks, right? Hate cards are cool if they hit like one deck, and you can make a decision if you want to have that card in your sideboard or not. But Bloodmoon just hits so many decks that you just play 4 main, right? And that's not interesting. But the decision of should I put a cage in my sideboard or should I not? That's interesting. Cage is fine. Bloodmoon is just like fucking Orcville, innit? Absolute garbage. Bloodmoon increased the amount of games where one player can't play at all. Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying, right? So hate cards that hit a small number of decks seem fine to me. But ones like Bloodmoon, they're too wide hitting to the point where it's not even a deck building decision anymore. It's just like, do I have mountains? Okay, I play 4. It's lame, man. Alright, so we should be able to get a bit of draw going here. Opponent does have a Colossus and a Cage in play, which is obviously slightly concerning, but I think we can live to get over it, chat. I'd like to sack my goat and draw a card.
CROKEYZ.
Helix on Yawgmoth. Okay, I will draw a card. Prismari Command on Yawgmoth. Okay, I will draw a card. I will draw a card. I will draw a card. Okay. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just a flood dodger. So they call me the flood dodger. Said what the fricking frick, man. Come on! If opponent top decks a removal for Corvold, I'm gonna be so mad. Haha, big mistake, opponent. You have cycled directly into my Thoughtseize, mate. You're a fool! You think opponent believes I've got 5 lands and a Thoughtseize in my hand? We go to 6 here, by the way. That's a cat. That is a cat. That's a trail? That's a squirrel? No, not yet. Easy win. One off Corvold coming in quite massive there. Nice Cage opponent. Yeah, Cage is not too bad against our deck, man. Like, we can't loop our cat and we can't get Woestrider back, but you can still draw off of Trail, you can still play lands off of your Citadel. It's not the end of the world. Has CROKEYZ ever done viewer battles? Yeah, I do viewer battles all the time, man, but I stop doing it when you turn up. So I just don't want to play against you. But whenever you're not here, we do it all the time, man. All the time. Alright, what's the bottom here, chat? Is it a land or is it a Citadel? That is an incredibly tough question from the streamer there. Alright, we're gonna go with Pathway Bottom.
Wide Pepo happy.
Man always has Kavu. Yeah. It's really the only scary card in their whole deck. I don't really have a hand to play against a Kavu, so we're probably just gonna die here. Plenty of cards in my deck to beat a Kavu. None of them in my hand. That is the 3rd time this cunt has discarded an iteration, man. It's pissing me off. 3 turn 2 Kavus and 3 turn 3 iteration discards. It's doing my nutting, man. Apparently it's the worst card in their deck. I mean, this is kind of just a non-game, isn't it? We're not gonna beat a 2-mana 5/5 with no removal. Maybe. Maybe not. With a cat I could? Well, I mean, cat's kind of removal, almost. Alright, so opponent had 2 removal spells, Kavu and Clothis, and we had a Goose. It's rough. No crack? No crack what? Is it just me or is it a 2-mana 5/5? It is. Like, the Kavu, they can't win. That deck cannot win without Kavu. And when it does have Kavu, it's very strong, yeah. Especially when you don't remove it. And it, like, gets played on the play turn 2 and actually deals 20 damage to you. Dude, I've played this guy called Draft is Fun many times. Always in Constructed. They're not wrong, though. They're not wrong. I like Draft. Ba-da-da. Weeb art. Red? Yep. Dude, I fucking love Yawgmoth, man. It's so sick. Oh shit. Phyrexian Tower has been drawn, therefore Bolas's Citadel has been cast. I have to play a land first though, but I mean, we're still getting it in play here. Easy get it in play. Okay. Small tilt. My turn 5 is activate Manland. I think you... Chat, what do we think about one main deck Leyline? I'm a big believer in one main deck Leyline. Is there enough? So, none of the like hard graveyard strategies are popular on their own, but
20 months.
there is a
wow.
bunch of them,
Thank
right?
you, less than 3.
And do the total number of hard graveyard strats justify one main deck Leyline? Maybe. Maybe. That would take us 3 hits to get rid of their creatures. Nah, it's not worth it. That is extremely unlikely and unfortunate. Unburial rights. Do I get time to like sack these? I don't, right? And give it -1? I don't think I do. I would like to sacrifice a goose and generate 2 mana, please. Ha ha ha! Very fucking funny, man. Very funny. Woohoo! That's a good joke. Good jokes, mate. Do 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 do. I don't think that works, does it? I'm pretty sure I can still use that. I mean, I don't actually know if that's the case, but we're about to find out. Well, we could draw 40 here if we wanted, but... I'm ready to put Leyline main, you know. I'm ready and prepared. So Thoughtseize seems bad. Pulse seems okay. Cinder Vines? Meh. Okay. Chat, are you ready for the one-of Leyline to be in the opening hand? If you want Graveyard Hate main, just play Lantern. But I don't really... Why Lantern, though? Lantern's not that good against Reanimator, though. Like, one Lantern? With no way to buy it back? They just keep going, right? Leyline just stops them completely. Leyline's -4 with Citadel. I don't think paying 4 life against Reanimator is gonna lead to you being dead too often. Okay, so we've got a bottom Citadel or Pulse here. Monka's. That is a -4 for our opponent. Strong -4. Never an opening hand? Yeah, but that's why one Leyline's the nuts, right? Like, if it's in your opening hand, it's sick. If it's not in your opening hand, you're just very unlikely to ever draw it. The one Leyline tech is an underrated strategy. Big time. They go to 6 here, right? Okay. I deal a casual 0. Wow. That's kind of sick. I was not expecting to see a Legion Warboss here, chat. Oven, please. Gain 2 life. Dude, so lucky, man. So lucky. Alright, good games. What a frickin' hacker. 2 mana, gain 2. So good. Man, Historic is so fucking dumb. It's great. Life gain is cheat. As Historic's a Chad format. Yeah, we're getting a main deck leyline in this deck, man. Easy. Easy main deck leyline. It hits all the decks that can beat us. Any haters? Any haters out there? Why did I not play the green land?
Yo. I have 2 citadels, you fool! They'll lose to Rip Apart? Well, they have to find Rip Apart and then do discard stuff, huh? Not easy. All before we get our citadels down, so they've got 2 turns to do all of that. Find a creature, find a Rip Apart, do some discard, do some, you know. So it's not impossible, but it's a lot of work. Why did that take so long? Lag? Of course.
Blooming Marsh. Plant. It's okay, man. It's okay. Nice looting, dude. I think they probably lose now, even if they remove the ley line, right? War boss. Wait a second. Devil. Devil. Goose. Rail. Squirrel. Good game. Boink. Boink. We'll do a casual 30. Ecuador. Ecuador.